Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome today to Train Fever by Urban Games. This is a game that came out a few days ago on Steam, and it's pretty much like a transportation simulator. You kind of like make your own business back in the 1800s, so you start with like horse and carts, and then you build up to into the year 2000s and get all high-powered trains and all that kind of stuff, and you deal with passengers or freight. So I've been messing with it for a little bit. I have not played this long, but I strangely started to enjoy it, so I just decided I was going to show you guys kind of the early stages. So I do apologise, but this is going to be like a very early look of what you can do at the start. I've tried two setups. The one started to become profitable, but then as soon as I put a train on it, it kind of died, and the first one was a complete and utter fail. But I generally have an idea. We'll keep the train on medium, difficulty easy, 1850s, haven't unlocked anything else. So the entire map is procedurally generated, and once you see the map I'll quickly talk through some of the things that happen, because there's some pretty cool stuff in this from what I've seen. So it looks a little rough here and there, but it looks like the game's fairly well supported, which is nice to see. So I've been having a great deal of fun with this so far. Let's just get rid of that for now and just pause it a minute so we can have a little look round. So it does get a little bit stuttery when I zoom out really far on the map, so I do apologise for that. We will try our best to do this. But so let's say if we pick a town like this, Highworth. This is one of the towns in the region. Very basic, not that many people here. You can even see on the streets there's not that many people. Now I can start setting up my little travel network pretty much anywhere I want. The entire map's procedurally generated. So we can have a little look around here. We've got a city up here, little city up here, little city up here, and they're all over the place. And these are generated. You can rename them. You can rename pretty much anything. And there's also a few little bits of industry here and there which you could use to trade freight. Now, these cities will actually start to naturally grow and will procedurally generate outwards. So their population will go up, which therefore means more passengers, blah blah blah. So more demand. And your travel network, from what I can tell, helps this. So like in my previous game I put down a train, and then all of a sudden roads started to build and houses started to be built on the roads, and you see little construction sites going up, and it's pretty cool. So I think we'll start between these two because they're quite close together. I think we'll start over here, and what we'll probably do is we'll just hook up this road and this road, and maybe this road and this road, and we'll make a little travel network straight the way round. Let's think. We'll try and think it through, because if you can try and make it as efficient as possible, it seems to work better. So on this, everything's on the right, so they travel down this side of the road here. So the best thing to do is get basic carriages set up first rather than trains. So if we were to put going around here, go up here, maybe back across, and then down. It would mean we'd be ignoring this. I could possibly make a second line. Let's just connect them together and try and make something basic for now and see what we can come up with. So rather than connecting that to there, we'll try and connect that one. Can we do that? No, we can't. Okay, this one's probably going to work out better then. It's going to cause a collision, apparently. There we go, so that can connect to there. So if we just do that, and then we should be able to actually bulldoze that, actually thinking about it. And then, I'm just messing with things now, so I do apologise if this is all completely wrong, but we should be able to do that to connect that to there. Looks kind of messy, but what can you do? And then I should be able to put that little... oh no, that's not a dirt trail. I don't know how you get them dirt trails up then. Is that a dirt trail? I think I might have just accidentally upgraded the road. Oh well. Yeah, I think I just put tram lines on it. Whoops. Oh well. I'm sure it will be absolutely fine. Okay, So, we want to, first of all, let's plan some bus depots. So, I think we'll have... Oh, actually, I think I've got a way I can make this work. It would mean skipping out the middle bit, though, and I kind of don't want to skip it out since it looks like it's quite busy. I've got to skip somewhere. We'll try and just get a bus network set around here. So we want one bus stop, maybe here. Another one, say, ooh, there. Another one up here somewhere. Maybe one here. Here. We're gonna need one. Hang on a minute. If that comes up, round there. I may have actually done this wrong. I kind of forgot about this bit. Okay, I'll just change it slightly. I'll just go with this. And we'll take it down to here. And then another one here somewhere, say there. There. And then maybe another one around about here somewhere. There we go. Right. As I say, this isn't very efficient. I've kind of messed this up a little bit, but we'll just roll with it. So that's on the right. So there we go. Yeah, right. This should work if I've planned this properly. So now we just need a depot, which we'll put down the end of this road, I think. This is just where we'll launch from. Now we need to make a line. So go on new line. And this will just automatically say we're going to start making a new line. So it's going to leave the depot. It's going to go here. Then here. Then here. Then here. 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 And back. And there we go. We have a perfect little line going. So we just add station. Now we go to the station, we want to buy a vehicle, and we just want a passenger coach. So we'll buy that. Add it to line 1, and that should be starting to work now. We should be able to zoom in and actually see that actually on its way when I press play. So there we go, they'll just kind of mould out the door. But they're now actually going to start going. Now it does seem to take a while for kind of interest to build up in your travel network. So usually I don't buy a second vehicle until it actually starts. So if I actually just speed this up, you're going to see that the horse is going like the clappers now. They go whoa, and like they'll still stop at each of these little bus stops that we've got. I'll call them bus stops. They're not bus stops, they're carriage stops, but it's fine. So there you go, and now you're going to see all the people are starting to bustle out. So now you're going to start seeing a bit of an animation of the actual city. Usually, oh, we're actually surprisingly getting some people actually waiting. There's 19 people waiting at this. Okay, well, this has blown up a little bit more than I expected it to. Over here is incredibly busy for people. Right, we need more vehicles. We need more vehicles, damn it. Buy another one. Set it onto line 1. Go, 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 go. Right, you're there, you're there. If we let you get a bit further round, and then maybe we'll buy another one. Because this is actually stacking up pretty fast. There's only really these 3 that aren't really gaining anything. All the other ones have got people waiting, particularly this one. This one's getting really hectic. Okay, now let's stick another one in. Right, we've got 3 carriages going around. I think that's more than enough for around here. It's mostly just so I can try and get rid of some of this congestion, because we've got just so many people waiting. So we can start to get a little bit of feedback from our vehicle. So this one's literally maxed out and he's actually having to refuse to pick up people. So it is starting to become profitable though. You can see that this is starting to work out. The second one that we bought, that's gone straight around and started picking up people immediately, so that's just making money, whereas the other one took a little bit more time. But it's starting to even itself out now. There we go. Looks like we should start to become fairly profitable pretty quick actually. And then maybe we can add a few more stops and maybe make another line going round. Maybe we could literally just have one that circles this area here. Or we'll cut out this, like, I don't know, if it's like a little industrial sector. Oh, it's saving, so it just freeze a second. But maybe we could just have one literally running around the outskirts of this kind of busy area. Just going all the way around. Okay, 2 of them are now profitable. The first one's still taking a while to catch up just because it had the initial loss. It took a few months for it to actually really get going. But it's catching up pretty... It's evening itself out fairly nice. So, there you go. That should pretty much just stay in green now. So we are now making money. So that's just going to keep generating money. Now the thing that I've thought to do, rather than just having this, is to then go to a different city and start setting up another travel network there. Make sure that I've got cities. I may even try and put bus networks in all of the cities, because they seem fairly simple to set up and they get profitable fairly quick. As long as you set them up right, because in my first playthrough I set them up wrong and I was like, oh, this place looks busy, but I wasn't thinking about the actual reality of it simulating which side of the road they're on. I just thought, oh, it'll just go down here and it'll go down here, but it actually has to simulate like traffic, as it were, and at first it completely slipped my mind, so I just completely ignored it, and it was taking so long for it to get anywhere that it just wasn't making money fast enough. It was just getting lost in this infinite loop. So I mean, now we're getting towards making our money back on these things. I mean, literally every car is full. I could probably actually put another car actually down, because I mean there's 5 people waiting there, there's 4 people waiting there, there's 6 people waiting there, there's 4 there. Okay, yeah, I think we'll actually put another wagon down and set it to line 1. Away it goes. So say you see this little pen, you can just name everything that you want. So if you wanted to actually name the actual line that you're on, we could do that. If you want to name each individual vehicle, again you can do that. At the minute I'm not going to bother, but it is something that you do have the option to do, which is pretty nice. I mean, this is lovely. We're making a nice amount of money from pool. Okay, let's actually try and set up another one then. Should we do Bromsgrove, or should we do... I'm thinking Bromsgrove, because Bromsgrove looks a bit bigger and it looks pretty busy. So we could... This could probably work. We may have to demolish some houses, but we could probably make this work. We could have it going down here, down here, down here, up here, around, connect this road to here maybe, then it can come down, back down, and it can just infinitely loop like that, I think. So let's try and make this modification first. So, oh, looks like we're saving again. Yep, there we go. So let's get a road, just a nice simple road. We want to pull that onto here. Now it says there's going to be a collision, so there's something here that we need to get rid of. So can we just get rid of these? And now let's try that again. Oh, right, this is actually just naturally grown. So what you just saw there was actual natural growth. So because I deleted them, it made room for a house. So this is now building something new, and it's actually automatically connected the road for me. So that was what I was showing you about the growth. Now that will all completely naturally happen, and it will just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So we can actually make use of that then. and we'll go with our original plan. So we need one around about here. We need one around about here. We need one here. Here. There. Let's try and get one a bit further around than that. There. 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 Oh, actually no. My bad. I need to actually take that back, because that would defeat the loop. I need it just before that. Really. So I need it actually sitting about here. I mean, I know they've literally got to go from there to there, but it just makes the loop more complete. It might not work like that at all, but we'll give it a go. We will give it a go. So, now we just need to put our depot on somewhere, which I think I'll just put it at the end of this road here for now. Now we need a new line. Yep, and we'll go here, to there, to there, to there, to there, and we just keep working our way round. You can already see this is pretty much organised itself. And then to that one. Probably a bit of a waste, that little one there, but oh well. Right, and then we just go into the station, buy a road vehicle, buy our first stagecoach, and then we should be able to set it to line 2, and off it'll go. Now again, I'm going to do exactly what I did last time. There is actually starting to be people queuing. There is people waiting at King's Way. So there's 2 people waiting there. There's people starting to wait at the Grove, which we're actually just about to pick up. So there's 4 people waiting there, so that's pretty much a full carriage. Okay, yep, we're going to need a second one here at least. So let's get another wagon here. And we'll set that onto line 2. There you go. That's going fairly well. People are starting to queue up there. Let's have a look how all of our vehicles are doing. So our first few are making just stupid money, and they're completely full. Like, they're at the brim. All of them are at the brim. And there's still people waiting, so we may actually be able to put more carts going around this, because this is just getting ridiculously busy. You can see here where this has started to grow down much further than what we were before, which is pretty awesome. Our first one on the other line, that has started to become profitable as well. So there we go, we're starting to make some decent money now. So this definitely seems like the way to go, is to set up little bus networks in all the cities before you start setting up train networks. So yeah, see, my general plan with this is to try and set up the probably 3 proper bus networks in these 3 cities, and then probably have a line just running round in a circle between them. And then I'll probably at some point I've got to sit and work out the industry stuff. But I just wanted to do a quick little first look of what you would first be doing in this game. So it's pretty cool actually. I'm having it's surprisingly addictive. I wasn't sure at first. I thought it was going to be one of them games, because I quite like these management games, as you all know. Well, anyone who watches me knows at least. But being just solely about travel, I wasn't 100% how fun I'd find it, but I am genuinely finding it quite fun. Particularly finding optimal ways to actually set everything up. I mean, this is crazy, all my lines are maxed. This is just getting silly. So yeah, that's a little look at Train Fever. I will probably do another video on this once I'm a little bit further into it. If you do want to see more, let me know, and maybe we can make a little bit of a let's play of it. We'll just try and get like a basic network. It won't be a long one. We'll just try and get like a basic trade set up, maybe across the main part of the area. Like say if we were to do all this and turn it into a big, nice, profitable trade organisation, and then maybe get into some of the future years, start getting some of the more interesting track setups and all that kind of stuff. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you want it, you let me know, and I'll make it happen. So, if you haven't already, by now, go and check out Train Fever if this is something that you think you'd be interested in. I would recommend it. It seems like a good amount of fun if you like management games and trying to work it all out. Being procedurally generated as well is pretty nice, because everyone's just a little bit different, and setting up all your networks and everything to be fine, watching these things grow. It's strangely satisfying. I like it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, a like would be greatly appreciated. Drop me a comment, tell me what you think. Tell me if you want to see any more of this. Say if there's anything that you didn't like about the game, that's perfectly reasonable as well. And subscribe if you haven't already and you want to see more of the content. There'll be plenty coming up. Thank you very much for watching. More Train Fever will be coming back soon, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.